Yo! Yes! 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 This is episode 1 and 4 of the iLLogical Sense podcast. I'm with JC.
What's good? I'm on the road, whipping and wheeling, man.
JC nuts! And Yvanna, she's in the back, getting herself
back
situated. Yep, she's wearing a WrassleRap shirt. And we are heading to Smackdown.
Smackdown?
WWE Smackdown. This is Yvanna's very first wrestling event.
Hell yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
have to tell me a little more about this shit.
Tell-
Shit fake, right?
Okay.
You will get jumped for that.
See,
Oh,
okay,
shit.
this is the first. Okay, what do you want to know about wrestling? What exactly? I'll answer. Me and JC will answer as much as possible. First thing.
How am I going to be amused by this?
Oh,
Like,
my
what's
goodness.
fun about it?
Okay, it's a bunch of dudes in spandex tossing each other around. Pause. And they're
Okay.
fighting. It's
Uh-huh.
entertaining.
Okay.
You know, it's like performance art, pretty much. Just
Well, what's
violent.
fake about it, though?
There's good dialogue.
There's dialogue.
Well, some of it's good.
Well, we know it's fake. What's fake about it is just like they're not really punching each other, but it's just for the art form. It's action packed. It's action packed. It gets the people
How about
going.
the chairs?
The chairs are real, but they used to do headshots back then, but now they just hit you in the gut and hit
Not
you in
after
the
Chris
back.
Benoit
But
killed
it's
his
real.
family.
They actually hit you?
Oh well, yeah, but they hit it, but it doesn't really hurt that bad because they have to protect them.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So what else? Like anything else? Like there's promos. You get disqualified for fucking what's it called? Illogical shit.
Doing a logical podcast.
doing the iLLogical podcast, cheating. There's a lot of like
What do you do to cheat?
when the ref has their back turned, you can hit him with a steel chair, you kick him in the
Ooh,
balls.
People like doing that for entertainment, though,
Yes,
right?
it's
Yeah.
entertainment.
Okay.
And it's all acting.
All
Holy
right.
shit.
It's about heroes and heels.
Okay, it's faces and heels.
No,
Faces and heels. Baby face, that's the term.
What the
Baby
fuck is
face.
fake?
I'm going off.
Listen,
I'm going
listen.
off of heroes because I always remember.
Okay, baby faces.
Hurricane.
Anyway, baby
Yeah.
faces are the good guys. That's the term they use for good guys.
Baby faces
And
are good
heels
guys.
is what's it called? Bad guys,
Uh-huh.
right? And then in between, they have a term called tweeners. Now, tweeners are bad guys that the fans love.
Yeah.
Like fans, no matter what they do, the fans are gonna love them, no
Okay.
matter what.
Okay.
So, and when you go to this event, I'm letting you know right now, when John Cena comes out, they're gonna boo the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But
Why don't people like John Cena anymore?
well, they still like him, but it's just like the cool thing to do to boo him because they
Right.
got
it's a cool
because
thing
he
to
was
do.
winning all the fucking time and he never had no character change or nothing like that. But he's putting on like the best matches of his life,
Mhm.
So who else is gonna be there? There's gonna be a dude named AJ Styles.
Did John Cena win? I didn't check.
Oh no, he didn't win.
Yeah.
AJ Styles won. He's a champion. Yeah,
Who decides who wins versus who doesn't?
Vince McMahon. He's the head honcho. He does the booking. So he books who wins, how the characters are gonna go. They have like a whole creative team and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty.
it's a story.
It's a story.
Mhm.
Yes, it's like a
Story.
soap opera in
Yeah.
a way. Like
Okay.
action, and they have promos, which is like they go out there on the microphone and do dialogue. Like it's like a play
Right.
in a way. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's just they also have fireworks and all types of shit.
Hi,
Hold
bro.
up, I gotta take this phone call. Hi, Edgar.
We're meeting Edgar, by the way.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
are
Edgar,
on the
what's
roads
going on?
going to you.
Yes, we are.
Well, traffic. We're on our way over there.
You messed up our show, motherfucker.
No. We're in the car. We're in the car.
Road.
Well, I'm actually recording the podcast right now, so hold up. We're recording a podcast right now, Edgar. Hey, don't walk away, Edgar. Don't walk away. Just talk to the people. Say hi to the people, Edgar. Okay.
It's like what?
No, but stay there, Edgar. We're on our way. We're literally on our way. Give us 15 minutes. Yeah, he's getting irritated. I told him to leave at 3:30, and he's
Why
like,
would you do that?
Why would you do that?
because I thought everything was going according to
I
plan.
told you I needed boiling crabs.
Yeah,
I
but you
needed
wanted
gas,
to go.
and
I didn't know
shit.
you had gas,
Well,
but
that I didn't tell you about that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what happened with that?
Gas, bro.
Gas in my car.
Oh, you said I didn't know you had gas. So I'm like, oh, wait.
Anyway, what
You
else
may
you
need
want?
to sit at the end of the aisle.
Pause. So what else you want to know about wrestling?
That's it.
That's it,
I'm
huh?
going to see for myself. You
Okay.
feel me?
It's
I'm going to
fun,
go out
man.
there.
Oh, it's about to
It's
be
going to
fun.
be fun.
Some of our guys on the team were there at Raw last night.
Uh-huh.
It was Derek, Crabtree, and then our backup quarterback Matt. He had the $1 million belt. He's just chilling with
Where
it.
do you get those belts?
Just smooth.
It's like you go online
You
to
can
buy it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's
what
like
they do.
$200. People pay like out the ass for that shit.
Those belts are so popular now. You can get them customized for fantasy sports. So like when the champion wins the league, you can send out a belt, and then that shows he's the champion. Or
Yeah,
she's
pretty
the
much.
champion.
Yeah, so pretty much that's what we're on our way to SmackDown and shit like that. So let's talk so how was your weekend? How was all y'all weekend? Ladies first.
Lit.
Okay.
Situation. I went to Santana Row, got drunk. Thank God this girl found my phone in the bathroom stall.
Really?
Praises to her. It was her birthday.
Oh.
I was turned, dude. I was so turned. I left my shit in the bathroom, came back out, and the security guard was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey."
Hey.
And then I had to find the birthday girl. Had to buy her some shots and shit. I was turned up. It was fun at Santana Row.
Okay.
And then it was my girl's birthday. We went on the Hornblower cruise around San Francisco.
Nice.
Got lit off of that.
Nice.
Bottomless mimosas.
Get 'em.
buffet style.
Get them.
Went to Kanya in Oakland. Danced my ass off. I was
Oh, you
dancing
did
like I was J-Lo.
Oh shit! So you're shaking your ass.
I was moving. I was twisting and turning and dipping and whipping. And then what happened Monday? I went to work. Got drunk some more.
Oh.
Today,
Goddamn! Watch the Giants window.
I watched the Giants win.
Mm-hmm.
Today I ended up doing some mimosa shit too.
Oh.
God damn! You've been
Tuesday.
on.
Drinking.
You've been drinking.
I've
You've been drinking.
And now I'm going to fucking SmackDown.
And you're gonna buy us drinks.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
I'm buying y'all drinks. We about to turn up.
Yep. Hell yeah! You gotta say that though.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Situation.
Hell yeah!
So I mean, I can't complain, man. I'm living good. I'm living great.
Exactly.
Blessings on blessings.
And you going to your first wrestling event. This motherfucker
Yes.
kept pushing you to go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
And
You had
now
to go, man.
We're on the way.
Yeah, on the way, on the road, so keep the show rocking. So,
How was
first
yours?
things first. Oh, my weekend. Oh, yeah, my weekend, before I get to the Raiders, I get pissed off. Fucking, my weekend was pretty chill. Like Saturday, Karina, my girl, do you have your seatbelt on?
That was some other shit in the back.
Okay.
I definitely got my seatbelt
You
on.
better. I don't want us flying out the window and shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell no. But I was with Karina. She had to go to she had a show she had to do, and she needed a bodyguard, so she had to call my big ass, because I was most definitely not going to have her go there by herself. So, she went up there, she rocked the stage and shit like that, and then I went back home and watched Django. Because I had
Django.
I watched Django Unchained for like 3 hours and passed out, woke up at 4, and woke up again and started
And
watching.
what motivated you to watch Django?
Because-
I know the answer, but I want you to tell the people.
Anyway, it motivated me. I was like, what the fuck? Because last Thursday, we saw Birth of a Nation
We did.
with Nat Turner.
All together.
All three of us, like a good
After
happy
we saw the
family.
Niners lose.
After we saw
So what do you
my
want to talk
Niners
about
lose.
first? You want to piss me off, or you want to make me blah first?
I mean,
As long as I get to talk about my weekend, I'm good.
No, we're going to get there. We're going to get
Because
there.
I did a lot before the game.
I
so.
know you do. Oh, yeah, I saw your homegirl again. I told you about
Yeah,
that, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So, I saw the Niners.
keep it short and sweet.
Oh yeah, Birth of a Nation was disappointing. I
Mhm.
thought it was gonna be. We all thought it was gonna be good. We were getting all emotionally set for it because we thought we were gonna see like some fucked up shit, and we saw some fucked up shit, but it wasn't that fucked up because you saw the usual hangings and the whippings,
Oh, shit. I'm mad that we're immune to this shit. The usual hanging.
Yeah.
usual
Fuck.
hangings and shit. You know how that goes.
Damn.
But it was just like how did you said it best? Well, we both had. You said they didn't do enough. They did too much.
They tried doing too much, and at the same time,
They
they
didn't-
just did
didn't
not
do-
do enough.
And it just went on for 2 hours. Like you were just counting down. I was like, oh, it's 1 hour. This is when shit's gonna happen, and then shit didn't happen. Instead of like the last what?
It
Character
started out really
development.
slow.
Yeah, the character development was just they
And-
were more concerned developing the slave master and his mom
Yeah.
as characters than they were developing.
And the fucked up thing was Nate Parker, motherfucker. He wrote, produced, and directed it, and he did the whole screenplay. He did everything pretty much. And you came up with that. I mean, shit. Quentin Tarantino did a better slave movie than that. So, yeah, man, it was disappointing. Like I was expecting to cry.
I mean, my
but-
thing is still support it. go pay
a
for it.
lot of black people didn't support it.
I mean, the thing is, you can still pay for the ticket, and then you can just go walk into another movie and just watch another movie. Just pay for the ticket.
It only made $7 million at the
I know.
box
See,
office.
I mean, I feel bad on that. Just off of some fact where it's like, I mean, still support it. I'll tell people straight up. I mean, it's a mediocre film.
Yeah, I told my mom that. She was kind of shocked. I told her, like, I've seen Amistad, I've seen Rosewood. I only see those movies once, and then I'm done. This movie, if it comes on, yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I expected to leave that movie theater pissed off at white people for a week. And I left, and I was just like, I wonder if Trump supporters ever had fried chicken. Like, that's, like, pretty much that's how I left. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the movie,
Well,
Yvanna?
Me, I'm like
you
a
know?
crybaby for sure. I'm a crybaby in any movie. Literally, I'll tear up. So it was really weird for me to.
And you didn't
not
tear up at
even,
all?
Like, I didn't feel any emotions. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't really
yeah.
feel the shit where I'm like, oh my god, like.
There was only one fucked up scene, but everything else was kind of like, meh.
Yeah, like when I watched those movies in high school, and I would always feel some type of way, and I would always be like, damn. I would like you said, like it would leave a lasting impression on me, and that movie was just no, like I didn't feel anything.
I'm kind of irritated too,
because of the subject and how relevant it is to now, and how we're treating Black lives and all this stuff. It's just I would have thought I would have came out with some kind of.
We just came out tired. And
I was just
pissed
like,
off.
oh man, dude, it was such a long movie, and I was just like, oh my god, when is it gonna end?
Yeah, just get to them white. And then they didn't even help. They held back how they killed the white folks too. They didn't even show how they killed them.
I did get my 15 seconds of fame.
Oh yeah, this motherfucking
He
JC.
did.
As soon as the first slave owner got killed, this nigga stood up and clapped.
Yep.
Only motherfucker in there that clapped. I was like, this nigga.
Hey, I said it before. I kept telling people, the first slave master that gets knocked off, I'm going to stand, I'm going to applaud for the culture. And people thought I was playing. Now, granted, there was only like us and like 11 other people in the movie theater. Yeah. Now, the funny thing was when before the film started, this black family came in.
And he saw us and he put
up his fist. And he's chewing on his popcorn with just vigorous and just, he was happy that we was
culture, bro.
Yeah.
For the culture.
And then when I stood and applauded, he started busting up laughing. And then they killed the second one, and then he applauded and he stood. It was just a nice way, but pretty much those.
No. Your tweet was even more funnier. It's like when the first black owner died, you had the Kobe holding up the 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, woo! Yeah. Give that a 10.
But Birth of a Nation, disappointing. So that's why I watched Django, because that's how I feel the movie should have been. Yeah. And it's fucked up because...
Soundtrack fire, though.
Oh, yeah, it's both soundtracks. Shit. And I said it on Twitter. The only reason why black folks hated on Django was because Spike Lee didn't make it. Because if Spike Lee made that movie, it would have been a fucking classic. But I digress.
Yeah.
So before that, we saw the fucking Niners play at we were watching at Dave & Buster's, and the Niners legit pissed me off. I was trying to drink myself into a coma. But, yeah.
You really were. I caught a couple glimpses on Snapchat, and he just was not having it whatsoever.
Yeah, fuck that team. But
I only put 2 up. They couldn't even see the other, like, 5 or 6, because it just was, but you weren't making it entertaining. You just were just in pain and anger.
And then Yvanna, she had to be like a little prophecy, because she was wearing Kaepernick's jersey.
Yeah.
And lo and fucking behold, before we left, they announced that Colin Kaepernick will start next week against the Bills. So I really hope he does what he can with that bitch ass line and fucking receivers and bitch ass Jed York. Fuck Jed York. I want you to say it, nigga. Say it, nigga.
Not yet.
Say it, Yvanna.
Fuck Jed York.
There you go. There you fucking go. So, we get all that, good shit. So talk about your fucking Raiders.
Or his weekend.
I drove before we got to the Raiders.
Oh, you were driving. Okay.
Yeah, my weekend went. Yeah,
how'd your weekend go?
I make some money.
Okay.
So
okay.
I drove.
You hustled the corner, huh?
Yeah, did some double time and was driving. Made a good.
You lost 92 bricks?
I can't say that because it might get me incriminated.
Yeah.
But
you had to fall back, huh?
I gained more than I lost. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, for 2 nights combined made some really good money. I was exhausted as hell though.
Bet you were.
So I was supposed to go till like 2 a.m. into Sunday, but I was like, hell no. And I closed up shop at 11:30 and went home, went to sleep. And then I woke up and then got ready for the game. I went into the stadium, grabbed what I needed to grab, all my equipment and stuff. Went up to my suite and I chilled there the entire time.
Nice.
Just pretty much watched Red Zone, had the little homies come up, taught them how to play dominoes real quick.
Yeah.
And then we started filming. Game was on, and the game was entertaining. I
Who
don't
they
know
play?
why. Oh yeah,
Who they play?
played the Chargers.
Chargers, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It went back and forth.
Oh yeah, it was one of those games where it's like, you wish we could have blown them out, but at the same time, you're like, this is a divisional rival. Like nothing's gonna be handed to us in this league, especially from the division.
True.
So, man, it was a good game, man. Went back and forth, had some miscues to start off, but Derek is Derek. And he picked that up real quick, and you saw what he did in the second half.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he did what he did.
That throw to Crabtree, man. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it?
Over the shoulder, and
Yeah.
the funniest part too was Crab caught it, rolled, and he just
I wish
was
you could
like
look at
on
my face
bended.
right now.
He was on bended knee, and he just pointed the football at the dude.
I hate hearing a Raider say anything about Crabtree.
Yeah.
It was awesome, man.
Yeah, fuck
So now
you.
we're 4-1. The first time we're 4-1 since the team went to the Super Bowl in 2002.
Fuck you.
Which,
So, yeah, congratulations to you, whole ass niggas. So, Yvanna, when you were at the movies, you could not sit still for shit.
No, you kept squirming.
You kept moving around, and
I think you were like anticipating to be uncomfortable. And
you were just like a little girl, just like my little nephew, just could not sit still.
Movie theaters I hate movie theater seats.
Oh yeah, you told us like a story about your worst dating experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tell that story, guy. I want to tell my worst dating experience.
Tell that story. Okay, so basically, I had went to this little lounge in Oakland.
Oh, well,
and
shit.
this guy was like so on me, and he was like gassing himself up and saying he had so much money, he used to play baseball, and he was in the league and all this stuff. Now he's retired, and he just like trying to sell himself to me.
Well, that's what they gotta do, man.
I was a little turned and drunk, and when I'm drunk, I'm nice to everybody and anything and every person. So I give him my number, and he's like, he wants to take me out. I'm like, all right, sure, no problem, right? He tells me to meet him at this spot. I'm like, okay, I'm familiar with the place, and we meet up for happy hour. And when I get there, I guess they didn't have happy hour or whatever the case may be, and so because I'm such a nice person, I only asked for one drink. I'm like, you know what? It's not happy hour. This drink is full price, so I'm gonna just stick to one drink. So he gets there, and he's like, oh, is it happy hour? The waitress says no, and he was like, oh, okay, then I'm not drinking or eating. I'm like,
Alright.
okay. So I'm just having a drink by myself with this man, and then he asked me to go to the movie theater. I should have said no. My dumb ass. All right. Maybe things will get better, right?
Uh-huh.
And then, not only that, he asked me to drive there. I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought he was a retired baseball player.
I know. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
That was the worst decision in my fucking life. Like, how awkward is it to drive someone and have to drive them back after a fucked up situation? So what happened was, anyways, I drive.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Uber was
even around yet?
Around then. Yeah, it wasn't around then.
Damn.
And so we get to the movie theater, which wasn't too far away. I pay for my ticket. Shit just gets worse and worse.
Why did you pay for your ticket?
I paid for my ticket. I don't know.
Did you pay for his ticket?
No. He paid for his own. It was fucking weird
Cheap
as
ass.
fuck.
Cheap
And
ass.
it doesn't. Oh my god, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh god.
The worst part about the whole situation is that he doesn't sit next to me.
What? How do you go on a date with somebody and then not sit?
Like, he sits one seat away from me.
Did you think he had the cooties or something?
Something. I don't know. How am I being nice? I pay for my own drink. I pay for my own goddamn ticket. You was just at the place talking about how you had so much money and you were this and you were into me and all this stuff. And then you sit one seat away from me.
And he didn't even try to make a move on you or nothing?
No, it was fucking
That's weird.
weird.
Why are these athletes hella weird? Why?
And then, to even call him out, I don't even know. I think that was a lie. It had to be.
Well, you got punked.
I got, like, legit, it was like a punk situation.
Oh, okay.
So then, I had the awkward task of driving him back to his car.
Yeah, that had to be hella
And
awkward.
I'm telling him, he's asking me what I want to do with my life. Telling him I want to do this, be in TV, radio. He's telling me I shouldn't even do that.
Whole ass.
Wow.
What?
Whole ass nigga.
And then he tries to kiss me.
After he tells you to give up your dreams.
And then I don't kiss him, and he said, "Damn, I should have bought your ticket, huh?"
Wow.
What the hell?
It's a major pain laugh. Wow. That was the worst dating experience.
Mind fuck date.
Okay.
If you want to call it that.
Oh, you want a mind fuck date. You want a mind fuck date. I got a mind fuck date for y'all.
Damn.
I never told you this story. Yvanna probably remembers it. So, this happened a few years ago, right? I go to Walgreens. This is back when I was at that place.
Okay.
You know, and we go to Walgreens because that person had to give me some money or some shit. And I see this chick in line. So I go up to her. We start doing idle chit chat. Long story short, we exchange numbers. So I'm like, okay, for sure. So we're kind of texting. And I ask her for a picture, like a selfie or some shit. And she sends me a picture of her locket with this person on there. I'm like,
what?
What's it called? I was like, what the fuck? Alright. So I was like, whatever. So we're still doing idle chit chat. I was like, oh, you want to go to the movies and go to get something to eat or something like on Friday? And she's like, oh yeah, for sure. I get out of class. Fast forward, I meet at this little Mexican spot downtown. Go there, and fucking, she's sitting there calmly. There's barely anybody in there. So we sit down. I'm starting talking, and I look at her phone and I see like a picture of her I guess a baby on there. I was like, oh, is that your son? And she calmly just looks at it and she's all like, oh, this one? Yeah, this is my son. The contract said I was supposed to have twins, but the other one died during birth. But this will do. She said that very calmly.
This will do?
She said it very calmly. She said it very calmly, and she said the contract. I was like, what?
Contract.
Okay, I'm getting
contract.
to that. Listen.
This will do. Oh shit.
Okay, so I'm just, I was like, okay, whatever. So she's just calmly talking, and she's just like, she starts stretching. He's like, yeah, I'm kind of new. This body's really new to use. The soul in this body was tormented, so I kind of took it over.
Oh shit, I do remember
What
this.
the hell?
Yeah, yeah. So I was like, huh? Yeah, I was like, what? So, she just calmly, she starts speaking Spanish, just fluently, and talking to the person about what she wants and shit. So I'm kind of sitting there like, what? So I'm thinking she's trolling me. But she's not trolling because she's just saying this very calmly and shit like that, right? So then I kind of ask her, he's like, body surfing. Like, what do you mean, like, body swapping? He's like, oh, me and my cousin swap bodies all the time. And da-da-da-da-da. We just go back and forth. Look at your face. Yeah, we do it all the time and shit like that.
What?
So I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? And I was like, alright. So, and she was like, damn, the Ouija board was right this whole time. This is crazy. All this other shit's going on right now. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So at this point, I already ordered.
Ouija board. Don't ever bring that up in a combo.
So at this point, I'm just like, holy shit. Like, so, but then the other guy side of me is, well, at least I can get some head or some shit. So
This man trying to get head from two different people at the same time.
So I ask her, like, yo.
Paranormal headtivity.
Yeah. So then I ask her, like, so what else you into besides all that shit? She's all like,
Besides all that shit, like it's a normal, besides body swapping and shit, what else you into?
oh, and then she just says, oh, magic. And I was like, magic acid? So I just go, oh shit, I'm out. So I'm eating the nachos already came out. It was big. Now I ate half that shit. I chugged my fucking Corona. I said, check. And then I'm kind of trying to figure out a way to get up out of there so she won't snatch my fucking soul. So I get my phone and kind of put the ringtone to it and make it look like it's ringing and shit. So it kind of rings, and I get on the phone and I'm like talking to my mom. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get going, dog. And she's like, oh, what's going on? He's like, oh, what's going on? Oh, it's a family thing, it's cool. I think it's a family thing, it's cool. But yeah, she's like, no movie? Yeah, no movie. And I calmly just, pay the check. I didn't even wait for the bill. I just dropped like $20. And just I kind of calmly walked out, and as soon as I was gone, like I was clear, I started speed walking and got to the place, to the office, quote unquote. And that's when I met you for the second time, Yvanna. And you're like, oh hey, remember me? I was like, yeah, whatever. I was just like so freaked out. I was spooked. And yeah, and fast forward, I still see her lingering around downtown sometimes.
Oh wow.
Oh man,
yeah.
she's still alive?
Yeah.
Swapping bodies.
Swapping bodies.
Probably graduated from a cousin to a mom or something.
Shit. But yeah. So
that Okay, that
I
tops
feel for y'all
mine.
stories, man. I don't have no bad dates. I rarely go on dates. Like, by that time, I'm already, like, I've only had one relationship, and I don't really go on that many dates. Like, I don't know. I guess
That's
my
good.
definition of a bad date is they gave me a medium drink instead of a large drink. I don't know.
Shit, so we're pretty much at the arena now. So we like stop now, pause, and then come back to it? Or
Hell
No,
no.
we
Just
gotta
gonna
find
take episode
parking.
14.
You know, parking's a whole
we gotta
a
go
whole
find
mission.
parking and shit. Yeah, Edgar said he's not even in line. He ain't tripping.
Where are we parking?
Where are I fucking shit.
You had me drive, so.
Fuck. I thought we were gonna park like back there.
Let's
walk.
go.
I mean, we could do that. I need to know that's a safe place to park.
It probably is. You parked there before.
Where?
I don't know.
I'm not really used to this area.
Yeah, I
Should we
usually
go
take
in
the-
that
What
that
I
parking
mean, if they
lot
got,
right there? It's like
if
15 minutes.
Caltrain got it open
thing? Yeah.
parking spot, I'm about to put the handicap up.
For real, you got the
You
handicap?
got handicap?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
If you don't use that.
Hell yeah. So
What's up with
we had some controversy last week, guys.
What happened?
About the whole Amber Rose Slutwalk. I had some
yeah.
backlash. We had some backlash off that shit.
Because people don't listen and don't
Oh
read.
no, some people listen. They just decided to choose and shit like that. So Yvanna,
Fuck them.
Yvanna, you take it over because you know.
Okay, so we had said, well, I think people were more so
Mad about
aggravated with what you
I
had said and saying put some damn clothes on.
Yeah.
I think how you said it, but I think at the end of the day, they still don't really get what the fuck we're trying to say, and I think that they'll never get it. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations where you try your hardest to let them know what the fuck's going on.
And
they're
you were
like,
just,
they'll
and
never get it.
you said you want a dialogue to happen. I'm like, are you sure?
I did, but it's like stupid people on the
This is the
internet.
internet.
And it's like ridiculous. Like, okay, let me tell you guys. So this girl, she added all of us, but it got to a point where she thought that it was okay to compare Amber Rose Slutwalk and the awareness that she's bringing to Black Lives Matter
Wow.
awareness that Kaepernick is bringing. Huh?
Yeah, I know.
All right.
So you think a slut walk that Amber Rose did, that's not televised, that's not national, that's not a sport, that's not, you know what I mean, is comparable to Kaepernick, that football is like one of the number one freaking
Things in the world.
sports that people like watch, you know, on national television, and that's that's making a fucking grand statement, and everybody knows about what's going on in the world, and everybody knows his stand. He spoke on it. He said he was donating $1 million, and you know,
And
that's
Amber Rose,
bringing awareness.
And Amber Rose is just a fucking stripper. At the end of the day, I have
Amber Rose.
I have nothing against the slut walk. I know the idea of it. I know
I get
everything
it.
about
Yeah,
it.
we get it.
Cleared that
It
up
was just
already.
more about Amber Rose and what she stands for. At the end of the day, she's a fucking bird. That's all she is.
Yep.
She is a fucking bird, and that's all she's ever gonna fucking be.
Yep.
And she's gonna hide behind this slut walk, hide it with feminism. Because yesterday, Yvanna sent me this whole fucking rant that Amber Rose did, and I was gonna try and be nice about it. But then when I read that rant, I just said, you know what? Fuck this bitch. Like, no, I'm not anybody. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Anybody that looks up to Amber Rose for this old fucking slut walk bullshit, they're birds. I'm not gonna take you serious ever in life.
And I'm gonna let you know, all these people know right now, that my way of going to build awareness for this current situation is by going to the schools and talking to men and, well, boys and girls, because boys need to know, because they're the ones that are being the assaulters. They're the ones that are saying those words and raping and doing all those fucked up shit, and they need to be taught at a young age that it's not okay to, you know, sexually harass women and call them names. And this girl, Amber Rose, needs to go into the schools and do little presentations and activities and start there. Don't bring a bunch of sluts into a parade, pride type of situation where you're twerking and you got your little signs
we saw
up.
most.
Oh yeah, we did see most.
Yeah.
We saw most.
Shout
Anyways,
Like
yeah,
you were saying.
I don't think she's the appropriate person to do it. This girl on Twitter said who should do it, Michelle Obama. No, she was trying to be smart with me.
Wow.
No, I don't think that that's the appropriate person to do it either. Maybe somebody that's actual rape victim or you know, that has morals.
Yeah.
Because I think some of these people think that it's okay to live life without morals.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say about it. And
And that's all she got to say about that.
and I'm gonna just nip it in the bud and let that be. last we talk about that.
So, we are here. We're here.
We're here.
And we'll probably be back after the show and give Yvanna's reaction to what she experienced. So, we're going to take a little break. And when we come back,
part 2.
we will give you part 2. Well, you know, we're going to have a little pause section.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining
And
now.
we're back.
You can't see me.
So, JC is somewhere, but we're in the car right now. We back with Yvanna and my boy Edgar. Say hi, Edgar.
Hey.
Be louder.
Hey.
Hey! And we came back from Smackdown. You know, the show was cool, but they had too many fucking commercials. They never had that many commercials on Raw when I went, you know. But, you know, this was Yvanna's first wrestling experience at a wrestling show, so how'd you enjoy it?
Thumbs up. I love the watching the girls. That turned me on.
Watching it turned you on, huh? Shit.
All right.
All right. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
JC's in the car, so what'd you think of the show, bruh?
Wrestling, man.
It's wrestling?
What you mean?
That WrassleRap?
What
What you think? If you look at the cover, you see Yvanna's wearing the WrassleRap shirt. Shout out to WrassleRap, Kaz, all the niggas. So what do you think of the show, Edgar?
Good. It's been a while since I did one, but it was good.
It was good. Yeah, it was really good. Really fucking good.
A lot more entertaining than what I thought it was gonna be.
What did you think
sure.
of it? Well, you look bored. You look like you were about to pass out
Well,
in some spots.
I was drinking all day. Day
Oh.
drinking.
See,
that
that's why you
happens,
need
and
to...
then 20 fucking commercials.
Yeah.
Like, I need more action.
Yeah.
So,
And especially how the show
but-
ended with Randy Orton just getting knocked the fuck out and shit like that. It was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn that shit off. So,
That's what you get for recording and not letting me set my stuff up first.
oh, my bad, bruh.
Yeah.
My bad. So we back on the road. About to be on the road. So what was the last thing we talked about? We talked about the Slutwalk. That was the last thing we talked about. You went on your little rant and shit. So, Donald mother effing Trump.
Donner?
Donner,
More
huh?
political.
It was the last thing. I'm looking
Donner,
at my...
Donner's not Donald. Donner.
So pretty
Donner.
much, he's in some hot water right now. Well, pretty much, the election is pretty much over right now. He done fucked up because if y'all don't know by now, them tapes came out with Billy Bush from Access Hollywood, and he pretty much said that he just recorded himself talking about females and how he just forces himself on females and how he says he goes up to a woman and just grabs him by the pussy, just straight up.
Well then.
Goes up there and just say, yeah, I just grab him by the pussy and just kiss him. I don't give a damn. So pretty much social media went ham and he just lost pretty much. All the Republicans are just jumping ship. Everybody is jumping ship right now. So at this rate, and Hillary's double digits in the fucking polls and shit, pretty much like it's a wrap. He's done. Done. Like Drake says, done. So yeah, and he had the debates and that was all bullshit too. But yeah, I was just really thinking about it because he was talking about how like it was like locker room talk. Like this is how dudes talk in the locker room about females and shit like that. And you know, some dudes are like they are dogs. I be in the club sometimes, and I always observe when I see dudes just walk around to females and they just grab them and don't even ask them how. They just forcefully grab them and then just assholes pretty much.
You'll get smacked.
Do you get forcefully grabbed
Smacked.
a lot?
Not a lot, no. But if someone does touch me, I'm for sure hitting them.
Has that ever happened before? Have you
Oh
ever...
yeah.
Oh, that's what that's what they said after. Yeah, because I see it all the damn time. Dudes just go up to females and just like grab them by the waist.
But nothing too crazy. Like I've never been grabbed by the pussy.
Oh wow, yeah, that's all Donald Trump. He got no fucks. Just that. And then his excuse saying like, "Oh, that was 10 years ago. I was a different man." Nigga, you 70 years old. You saying at 60 you were doing that with your old ass?
Yep.
The fuck out of here. So yeah, as before, you know, I say fuck Jed York, fuck Donald Trump,
I'll say that. Fuck Donald Trump.
and fuck
Word to
Jed
YG.
York. So yeah, so Kid Cudi, that motherfucker.
Prayers up to him.
Prayers up to Kid Cudi. He submitted himself into rehab for depression, and it's funny because I already knew that shit was gonna fucking happen. Like I had a feeling there was something up with that dude because he's always seemed like he was not all there, especially during his shows and shit like that. So, you know, prayers up to fucking Kid Cudi. Like yesterday, well, we're recording this on a Tuesday. Yesterday was World Mental Health Day.
Yep.
And, you know, the
Mental health awareness.
yeah, pretty much help with awareness and shit like that, because personally I've kind of dealt with some mental health problems, like kind of not too deep, but you know, I've had like family and friends around me and shit, and I dealt with some friends that actually committed suicide off that shit, and I never really talked about it. This is kind of why I want to bring it down after we saw this wrestling show, but I had a homeboy, childhood friend, who I've known all my life and shit, and he committed suicide. And this crazy thing, because he sent out a text message that said, what did it say? It pretty much said, I did it all, I'm done. But I never got that text message because he sent it to like everybody in his list. And I was in the middle of watching a Laker game, and I was texting my other homeboy, about some shit. And then when I got a text message, it said all text is full. So I just deleted it. I was like, oh, okay. And I guess it was his text message. Wow. So ever since then, I've always just like thought about that, and I've been like, shit, if I got that text message, I would have called him and all this other shit, and you know, I probably would have stopped it. I don't know, you know, I can't think about what ifs or whatever. Still have love for his family and shit like that. So like every time I see one of my friends like kind of just breaking down or something like that, I'll always take it out my part just to call him and tell him that like I'm here if you want to talk. That's just me.
Did you read Isaiah Rashad's input about it? Pretty good stuff. One thing that stuck out to me was one of his tweets when he said, it's not going to be verbatim, but if I remember correctly, it's that everybody is somebody's everything.
Yeah.
You're nobody's nothing.
Pretty much.
So that stuck with me.
Yeah, pretty much. And if I see any like signs of it, like if I see tweets, if I see a Facebook post or some shit like that, I'll always reach out like, yo, you good? Like, what's up? Like, what's up with you? And shit like that. So
you have to these days.
Yep.
It's hard.
Yeah. I've had some scares with some friends that wanted to do it too. Like I get text messages like, I'm done. And I'm just like, what? And then I'll just call, like, praise to God, I got their house number, and I'll call their parents and tell them to watch over them and shit like that. So, you know, I didn't want to bring it down to like the mood down and shit.
That's what happened throughout the week.
Yeah.
Real life.
I mean, it's real life. So, any of y'all have any like mental health issues? Like not like deep, but like have you dealt with anybody that had that shit?
I have.
Actually,
one of my best friends, she's lesbian, and she had kind of issues being a lesbian, and then having a girlfriend, and that being her first and her everything. And, she cut her. She was like a cutter.
Oh, wow.
And you know, it's hard to talk about it.
Yeah.
But at that point in her life, I wasn't in her life. I wish I probably would have been, but we had went separate ways. But you know, talking to her now and her telling me about her past and stuff, it really puts things into perspective, and it's just so sad that people go through that and feel those types of emotions, and I want to do whatever I can to help.
Especially if it's your friends or family or whatever. Yeah.
I haven't dealt with anybody that actually came out or gave a sign that suicide was an option, but of course you go with family and friends that are going through rough times. Always make sure to tackle it right then and there, because you don't want it to get past that point, or even just a bad vibe for a few days is just enough for me to step in and try to take over and get that situation diffused.
True that.
And on the reverse side of it, it's a lot of pressure. Like for you to be that person that they do come to.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I'm not trained in, you know, handling this the right way, and how, you know, to say the right things.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know.
You know what the best way to go about that is? Just make them laugh.
Pretty much.
When all else fails, I've never ever heard of anybody having a bad time laughing.
Pretty much. Oh yeah. Edgar. What? Like, have you ever dealt with some like mental health issues, or like had a friend that had to go through that and shit?
Nah, I can say I have, fortunately.
Oh, you know. Okay.
Honestly, I can't contribute on Sentinel, so I'm staying quiet.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. See, you just make it laugh.
Yep,
See,
there you go.
That's Edgar for you, ladies and gentlemen. So, you got any gossip, Yvanna?
Not necessarily gossip, but
Just random
Kim
shit.
K,
Uh-huh.
love of my life. Just kidding. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but she hasn't been posting anything on her social media. Everything's been pretty quiet right now, and Chloe actually went on Ellen, and Ellen had asked her, you know, what's going on with your sister? Hope everything's okay. And Chloe has updated us with, you know, she's just trying to take it day by day, and they are dealing with the situation and changing their ways, changing, you know, posting where they are and what they post, and really conscious of what they're posting, because obviously this could have been avoided, you know.
Right.
So she says she's okay, but you know, it's going to take some time, and there's still reports out there saying it's an inside job. How do you feel about that? Do you think that that's true? Or do you think that really happened to her?
I think it really happened.
Guys, I think it really happened.
Edgar, what's your input?
Do you think that Kim K got robbed, or it was an inside job?
Well, I mean, like, when Aaron explained to me what was the name of the crew,
The
Pink Panthers.
yeah, Pink Panthers, that kind of just put me this thing. Like, damn, they probably really did, because over there in Europe, if you watch their, like, movies, one of those heist films, they're really into that stuff.
They are,
It's like an art form for them. It isn't about blasting people or anything. It's about going in there, getting the job done and clean.
Right.
Yes.
And the cleaner, the better, the more prestige they get.
Yep.
There you go, Edgar.
Absolutely.
Chiming in.
Yep.
My opinion, it's fucked up either around them. You know, Kim K is pretty much just, you know, fucked up in the head. I mean, come on, niggas just ran up in there and took her shit. So, you know, that would fuck with anybody. And they keep saying that she faked this shit just for ratings and all this, and all these reports came out that she faked that shit. Nah, she didn't fake that, man. So, yeah.
I don't have anything that's gossip, but it's funny.
What's funny?
Even though I haven't been paying attention to that stupid ass Game, Meek Mill, Sean Kingston situation.
God. Oh yeah.
It's still going on?
Yes.
Yeah,
Game's
so Game went
going
to Game made a GoFundMe page for Sean Kingston,
Oh my god.
and it was pretty much raising money to get him a bra.
A bra?
And that
Yes.
wasn't even that was, I mean, that in itself is like ha ha ha. What actually made it really funny was he set the goal at 11,000 and he raised over 7,000 when I saw it. And I was mad as hell because I was like, man, that's about the same. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the same amount of debt I got right now. I mean, that could go a long way.
Yeah.
And they doing it for jokes. I'm gonna make a bullshit GoFundMe account.
No, you should reach out to him, send him an email asking him, like, hey, you know, I understand you're trying to give this man a bra, but it would really help my freaking cause.
Maybe.
And he might see it.
Yeah,
Because
and
you know
he's
how
gonna-
he really do be giving
Hey,
out
Game,
to
if you're
people.
hearing this, man, I need that money, dog. Like, for real.
Jason,
For
hey,
real.
I need money
afford
too.
this
We
shit.
all need some fucking money.
And
You know,
I-
you can give me
I-
a studio for this
You
damn
know,
podcast.
You don't have to just give it to me. You know, I do video work in the pros. You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man,
So,
I talk my shit.
yeah,
Yvanna, you can take selfies and Edgar could just stand there.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny and fucking. Oh, and before you came out my house, Yvanna, fucking, I was watching Benny Siegel's interview with Charlemagne on the
How'd that
Breakfast
go?
Club. Man, Charlemagne, I gotta give credit to Charlemagne because he ain't scared of nobody.
Nope.
He wasn't scared of Fredo Starr, so he kept getting at Benny Siegel, pretty much talking about what he did with some whack shit about, you know, how you would Meek dissing Game, and all of a sudden you flip flop and started being on Game side and shit. And pretty much like Benny Siegel was trying to do that whole intimidating Godfather shit, and Charlemagne wasn't having it. He was looking at Benny Siegel like straight in his eye, like he was not scared, he wasn't flustered. And you gotta watch. It's like 40 minutes, and he's pretty much saying the same shit he said in Tax Stone's interview. It's just like, man, this shit's stupid. The whole shit is just stupid.
Yep.
You know, so whatever. Like, you should just watch it. It's like 40 minutes, but man, it's stupid. But yeah. So what is happening this Friday? Me, you, JC, about to see Schoolboy Q.
That
This
part.
Friday already?
This Friday, yep. And then,
Nice.
and then next week I'm about to see Kanye motherfucking West.
I already saw him.
Well, fuck you.
Chance the Rapper.
And you about to see Chance, huh?
I'm for sure gonna watch Kanye,
Yeah, that's like the next day.
but I haven't bought my ticket.
But what's most important is, hopefully, I will not see Hurricane Matthew next week.
Oh yeah, that shit's gone.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
But you never know if it's going to come back or
Or
if Hurricane Marty, his cousin's going to,
Marty
sweep through.
Marty
Where
McFly.
you going?
Yeah,
He's going to Florida for
Florida.
for like what, 2 weeks?
a week and a half.
Week and a half.
Shit.
Yeah, because the Raiders gonna be.
Well, that's good that you missed that.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
mean, he gonna be tired as hell. I already believe it.
Yep.
Shit.
Exhausted.
But let's see, what else? What else is there to talk about? We have like a long ride back. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess this was episode 14.
Do you want to talk about Atlanta?
Well,
The show.
the show. What
Yeah.
about it? What happened?
We haven't talked about it in a few weeks.
Well, we always record it right before the show comes on, though.
Yeah.
See, I always do that. Every time I say, this is episode, say, oh, yeah, you want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah, why don't you look at your notes?
Well, that was it.
Okay, well, that's what happens when we don't go over stuff.
Well, shit. Well, you said you had to go get your back cracked and shit.
Yeah, and you said you had to go get blood and crap, but I'll meet
hey,
you
blame
at my
Yvanna.
house.
Hey, blame Yvanna. She wanted to eat because her ass didn't. She just drank all morning and shit. You know?
So, what about Atlanta?
It's just a good ass show, man.
It's a good ass show. You said you said that you wanted to show.
We never talked about how they made Justin Bieber black.
Oh,
we
yeah.
never did talk about
They made
that.
Bieber black on the show. That shit was funny as hell.
Wait, are you talking about the kid with the white face?
No. There was
that kid was funny as hell. He was
last
as
week's
hell.
episode, 2 weeks ago, like, the Paperboy had like a charity event and he went against Justin Bieber, who was black.
Yeah,
they made Justin
his
Bieber
character black.
Which was
on purpose.
On purpose.
It was funny as hell.
Funny as fuck.
It was basically to say if he was black, would he get this many chances with the public of all the stupid shit he does?
Oh yeah, we dropping off Edgar first because he lives farther.
And then
what was
the other one?
And what happened? And then last week, with his baby mama, how she had to go through the piss to get clean.
Oh, yeah. I had so much anxiety when she taped it to her leg.
Oh
and
my!
It popped in her face.
Oh my god! And Donald Glover. Yeah, Donald Glover fucking did that episode. He directed that episode. Yep. Of all the episodes, he had to direct that one. Oh, nasty motherfucker!
That was hilarious.
Shit.
But yeah, it was funny with that charity game one because like all these old school, I wouldn't call them legends, but all these celebrities from way back when we were kids just showed up out of nowhere. You had Lloyd, you had Urkel, and then out of freaking nowhere, Lil Zane pops up, and I'm like, is that Lil Zane?
Sure was.
Are you watching the same show?
Yes.
When did that happen?
That happened on the Justin Bieber episode. That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, maybe I missed an episode.
Yeah, because it was really quick. Well, yeah, honestly, you don't have to watch.
You couldn't have missed that. Like, that was an episode where you...
Honestly, oh, yeah, it's the basketball one. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
And... But yeah, honestly, you can't even like with Atlanta. You could just watch. You don't have to watch a certain episode. You could just watch the first 2 episodes, and everything else is like little side stories, pretty much. That's leading to something. I don't even know.
That's a great ass show, man.
Oh yeah.
I watched that Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
And?
I like it.
I'm halfway in.
I like it.
And what do you think, Edgar?
Last episode I saw was the 9th one, so I'm still not even done with it.
Unlike some people I know who binge watch all day,
I don't binge. Hey, my mom loves the damn show. So
I actually watch an episode or 2 a day and then turn it off, so I can anticipate.
You only watch episode what?
I only watch an episode or 2 a day.
Oh well, shit. That's
so I can anticipate.
That's you,
what's happening next.
I'm a binge watcher.
Same here, bro. Sure. Oh yeah, Supergirl comes back tonight. What's Superman? You need to watch that shit.
They're already praising him more than the one for the Batman vs Superman.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean they're praising him?
They're praising him more.
Then
he's a better Superman than fucking Henry whatever.
Henry Silver. How the fuck you say his name?
Nah.
Nah. But what other shows? What have I been watching? I've been iZombie. The second season of iZombie got put on Netflix, and some other show.
Every time I watch ESPN, we're on, so that makes me feel good.
Yeah, I can't watch ESPN all the damn time. I don't know how you do that.
Watch next week, man.
Why? What's going on next week?
Kaepernick's playing.
That's going to be on Monday Night Football?
Well, no, but he's going to play, so he's going to be on ESPN. They're going to talk about it regardless of what happens.
Well, Kaepernick is starting, Edgar.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, they announced it today, so we're going to see what happens. Hopefully, he fucking runs up the score on them hoe-ass niggas, but, you know.
Hopefully, there is a score to run up on him.
Shit, man. I hope they don't piss me off for it. I'm going to have to go to Jet York's house. Not really, people. Not really. Don't use that against me. Don't use that against me.
Use it against him. He's very
No,
very
I'm not.
Sincere.
Have I ever said I want to be
out of jail? Keep Busby out of jail.
Busby out of jail. That's gonna be a hashtag. But yeah.
So much news going on, man.
So much news. Well, like
not much.
Yeah, this week it was like not much. This episode was all Yvanna's ideas. Like, because we were thinking, how are we gonna freaking record? And she like, fuck it, just take it on the road. I was like, that's genius. That would be fucking hilarious because we got good content. But
hey, you know what's cool about us going 4-1, honestly?
On that note,
no. I'm serious.
Don't.
I'm serious. There's a point to this. What's cool about us going 4-1 is that we did it just like the Warriors did in June.
Anyway.
Oh wait a minute, that's right. They didn't do it.
Yeah, this was episode 14 for real. Anybody else got anything else to say before I stop? Anybody?
Warriors blew a 3-1 lead in the finals.
Okay, Edgar. You want anything to say?
I am a god.
Okay. Have a good day, people. Episode 14. Bye.